Buy now and get 50% off. Obviously, I'm not selling anything, but I would love to get more of your time. Please subscribe and hit the bell button to get notified when new things drop. Not like that, as my plastic travel bowl, but you will get notified when videos drop, so something like this happens. Thanks guys, have an awesome day. You know Chandni Chowk market?
Yes.
Yeah? It's a camera market, yeah? I don't want spice market.
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
So, another scam, guys. As you can very clearly hear me ask the guy, does he know where the camera market is? He tells me yes, but after watching the footage back, it's very obvious that he's just giving me yes as he feels that's what I want to hear. And what unfolds is very different. And on the low down, he's a little bit of a scumbag for doing what he does. Stay tuned. Okay, how far, like time-wise?
This 100 rupees. 100 rupees. This camera market 300 rupees. Okay.
Well, I asked you for the camera market and you said 100.
Yeah. No. This camera market is 300 rupees.
Okay, but you told me 100 when I asked.
No. This
Yes. When I got in, you said 100. Hello guys, I've just travelled from Mahil Palpa to New Delhi. It's quite a cool experience really. The opposite of what it's like on the streets here. Just huge carriages, very quick. And I was just happy to make the journey. There's been a lot of protests within the last weeks where things have escalated to nationwide in India, where they first started off in the northeast side of India. So India has the Citizens Amendment Act, which now allows anybody from countries, Bangladesh, Pakistan, to become a citizen of India as long as they're non-Muslim. And there's 201 million Muslims currently living in India, and they're all protesting that it's anti-Muslim. So as a result of that, the government has taken away the internet, has closed down a number of metro stations, and not really the internet to stop people broadcasting because the news is all over it, as you'll see from this clip, but mainly to stop people organising protests really. So I'm very happy to have got here today because I was thinking about relocating, but as I said, the protests are nationwide, so I needed to really rethink things. The protests were quite close to where I was. So we're in New Delhi. Now we're going to go to Chandni Chowk market to see if we can get a little monopod for this GoPro. So let's have a look around. But again, I'm really happy to have been able to travel here. Hi guys, since recording this video, I'd have to say, unfortunately, things have got extremely worse. Now there's been 42 dead people, 630 people arrested. Mosques have been set on fire. People have been burnt alive in their houses. What initially started off as Muslims protesting against the Citizens Amendment Act then progressed to Hindus forming vigilante gangs and hunting down Muslims and attacking them, sometimes in broad daylight. So I would say, especially the northeastern areas of Delhi right now, that these places have become war zones and not a place to go for a tourist.
Rickshaw brother. Rickshaw. Where want to go? Where are you going, bro? Where are you going?
I need to go to Chandni Chowk market.
Shopping market, spicy market.
Not spicy. I think there's a camera market, no?
Camera market?
Yeah.
So what you doing there?
Huh?
What you doing there?
Look at camera stuff.
Yeah. If you walking, then go city center. Maybe cannot place there. Walking good, safe. Little park, Central Park, monument, shopping or restaurant area. Like good.
Right now I want to just go to the camera market. That's what I want to do. It's down this way? Yeah.
What is from there?
London, England.
Manchester?
London. Yeah. You say Manchester. Is football for you? Or?
Like cricket.
Cricket?
Yeah.
Of course you do, right?
When you are arriving here?
2 days ago.
If you want Red Fort, India Gate, President House, Central Park, looking around there.
Sorry?
If you want Red Fort, India Gate, President House, Central Park, looking sightseeing in Delhi.
Do you know how the protests are now? So there's been a lot of protests, right?
Yeah.
I think they're at the Red Fort as well.
No, open.
Yeah. Okay.
You better than go India Gate, President House, Central Park, Red Fort. Looking around.
Mum. Oh no, not sightseeing today. I just want to go to the camera market. You know Chandni Chowk market?
Yes.
Yeah? It's camera market, yeah? I don't want spice market.
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
So, another scam, guys. As you can very clearly hear me ask the guy, does he know where the camera market is? He tells me yes, but after watching the footage back, it's very obvious that he's just giving me yes as he feels that's what I want to hear. And what unfolds is very different. And on the low down, he's a little bit of a scumbag for doing what he does. Stay tuned. Okay, how far, like time-wise?
It's 100 rupees. 100 rupees.
Okay, cool. Full figure? So 100 rupees, maybe it could be less, but sometimes you have to be, not sometimes, but all the time you need to be respectful of the culture. Because it's only, whew, did he come out the backside there? It's only like £1, you know? Hello. Hopefully we are going to Chandni Chowk camera market though. Thrown around a little bit like here. No spice market, camera market. Yeah. I've just asked again if it's a spice market, so...
This Chandni Chowk, Jama Masjid, Spice Market, Ring Market, Masala Market.
This so
Camera Market.
camera market, yeah.
Camera Market.
Yes, please, yes.
This Spice Market, 100 rupees. Okay. This Camera Market, 300 rupees. Okay.
Well, I asked you for the camera market and you said 100.
Yeah. No. This Camera Market, this 300 rupees.
Okay, but you told me 100 when I asked.
No. This,
Yes. When I got in, you said 100.
No, this Spice Market, 100.
Yes, but I told you I didn't want spice market, I want camera market. You said 100.
No, sir, no.
Yes, that's what happened, my friend. I can play you the video back. Yeah?
This,
Okay, well we do for 150, yeah?
yes?
We do for 150
No,
then.
this Spice Market, 100. Okay. This may Camera Market. Okay. This Camera Market, 300 rupees.
My friend, we can pull over if you want. When I got in, I said no spice market. I said camera market. You said 100 rupees. Now you're telling me 300.
hot bear market. This hot bear market.
Okay, but you understand what I'm saying, yes?
Okay.
Yeah? Oh dear, looks like we're going to have the same situation again now. Seems to be a running theme that you tell a tuk-tuk driver the location, they quote a price to you, and when you get in, they quote a higher price. It's not the best way to do things. But let's see how this turns out. I'd have to say, all said and done, if this camera market is as good as people recommend it to be, and I can get the monopod that I require, then it's going to be money well spent. And I can do better videos with the camera, not any of this stuff. Hello. Guys, see this poor chap wandering in the traffic, blind, as you can see from my next footage at the back window. See how close that guy was, he's blind, look. I was going to say, see how close he is to the side of the tuk-tuk, so you have to be careful when you put the camera out, but the poor guy is blind in the middle of the traffic. My goodness. No full respect there. Here?
This camera market. Okay?
What?
This camera market.
Here?
This camera market.
If you watch the previous video, where I came back with a guy from another place I was looking for a monocoque. He agreed on 200, and when I got in the Tuk Tuk, his price went up to 500. If you've not seen that video, have a look. Here's the link. And my failing there was that unfortunately I had no notes under 500, so it became a little bit of an issue to get the money back. But I think I have small enough notes now where I won't get into that situation again. So it's all about learning lessons, right? Not sure what's going on there. There's a lot of air pollution here in New Delhi in general, and when they have their mouths covered I hear their voices raised, but in Indian I'm not sure if they're friends or whether they're arguing. Like, I was like, hello. That's a big cow, huh? Look at the size of that cow. Woo. Looks like hard work, huh? Pushing that all day. It's pretty goddamn heavy. Now that looks like hard work. Imagine the muscles that guy has in his legs, huh? Here? I see no cameras though. The driver he keeps telling me this is camera market, so I think he has translation as something different. He said, this is the camera market. I said, I don't see the cameras though, and he said, no. So. Guy you going to get pants? Are you going to get pants? We're looking good. Hello.
Hi. Hi.
So I've lived in, I'll start again. I lived in Thailand for a while in Phuket, and when you ride a bike there, it's,
How are you?
I'm very good, how are you?
I am fine.
Good, it's good to be fine, yes? In Phuket, when you ride a scooter bike around the streets, it can get a little crazy, but nothing goes to this level. Because it's not just bikes. As you can see, you've got a lot of things to deal with when you're on the streets. You know? And don't forget the cows. So what do you think, guys? Am I going to get to the camera market? More importantly, am I going to find the monopod that I need? I've been told 3 times that we're in the camera market, which we're definitely not. So what do you think? Are we going to have a successful journey? That was pretty close there. Okay, some more happening area.
Market.
Which market is this?
This market. This is Sadar Bazaar market.
Okay.
This camera market. This away. This camera market.
This is camera market?
Yeah. No. This Sadar market.
Okay. So I've been told again this is a certain type of market, but with the accent I couldn't. There's a lot of lost in communication going on, so I'm not sure which market we are in. But, I know it's not the camera market. Initially I was going to get a taxi rather than a Tuk Tuk, but I think a taxi would have taken forever. You know, the Tuk Tuks are a lot smaller, so they can dodge in and out of traffic. Guy there, he has a tripod. It's the first physical tripod I've seen since I've got here. And for me, as I'm sure you're aware, for the GoPro, it needs the 3 prongs to connect. So a selfie stick's not what I want. I got onto Amazon Indian for them to deliver, but they wouldn't take the address for the hotel, which is a shame because they have a monopod which breaks out into a tripod at the bottom, so it's pretty cool for putting down in the moment when you need to. And it also has a Bluetooth button on it which connects to the GoPro and just records from the hand. It was a really good deal as well. It worked out about £14. But they wouldn't deliver it, unfortunately. So if I could just, I'll be happy just to find a monopod. But again, we shall see. There's a little splash of sun today, which is nice. See what's going on this side, shall we? Food in there, guys. It's hard to see from here what they're cooking exactly. But, that's definitely one of the things about India. It's just it's an assault on all the senses. Assault in a good sense. Because visually, there's always something commanding your attention, and with a lot of people cooking street food, there's a lot of smells going on a lot of the time. That's an interesting building. Yeah, it's all gone very crazy now.
No, very good. This camera mark.
Right here? So when I put this video together, guys, I'm gonna see how many times the driver has told me that this is the camera market. I think we're around 5 right now. I'm not sure. We'll do a count. Array of people selling things, huh? Bags with Apple logos. I see the same thing in Shanghai, that the Apple is sold on counterfeit goods like a brand.
This camera mark. Okay.
But where is the market from here?
Yes. This camera market, back side. Okay?
So I'm not sure where it is though. I don't see any cameras.
This rickshaw not allowed.
Huh?
This my rickshaw, this is not allowed. This come.
So I go in this direction?
Yes. This is walking.
I not see any cameras though, huh?
This camera market.
How long I have to walk for?
Yeah, yeah.
How long?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm trusting you, it's a camera market, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, can you hold this for me for a second? Just here. Thank you.
This 300.
Huh?
300.
Yeah, but you have to remember though.
Yes.
Yeah. When I said to you that I wanted to go to the camera market.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
This camera market.
Yeah. And then you said I think you said 100. Yeah.
No, no.
And then,
This is Spice Market 100.
no. I said to you I don't want Spice Market. I want camera market.
No, camera
And you said
market.
100. You said 300 when I was in here.
This is 300 camera market. This is Spice Market
No, but
100.
I was already in here then. Yeah.
Metro.
Yeah. I'll give you the 300. Camera stopped then for some reason. Maybe the battery had gone and I didn't realize it. But to be fair about that journey as well, that was a hell of a journey. So the 300 is definitely worth it. But you just have that fear of, not really a fear, but you're just really aware of, are you getting scammed when you get quoted a lesser price, and then when you get in the Tuk Tuk, you're then told a higher price. Man, you've got to watch your feet here. So I'd have to say, guys, if this situation was to play out again, that guy would have got a very different response, as essentially he took me in completely the wrong direction, dropped me off nowhere near the camera market, and overcharged me for the privilege.
Can I help you?
Camera market is this way?
Yes. Cosmetic. My shop. Wholesale. Are you purchasing?
I should tell my wife.
Oh. Online.
Nice to meet you, thank you. I don't have a wife, but it's an easier way to end conversations. So, but that guy did confirm that the camera market is over this way. He seems to have sincerity in his eyes. Wow. So not only do they have Apple as a brand here, they've actually got Facebook bags. This Facebook bags, huh? So you have a Facebook bag, what would you put in it? You know? So if you've got things to put in there, you might say you've got a load in there, and generally if you've had a load of Facebook, it means something a little bit different, I would say. Okay, we're really in the middle of things right now. I'd have to say, guys, at this point, this is the most claustrophobic I've ever felt being outside in a public area. Everybody's coming at you from different angles constantly. You need to be aware. Your attention's always getting taken away from you. You need to be looking down at your feet constantly. It's very easy to have somebody run over your feet in this environment. Yeah, claustrophobic and just a little bit overwhelming. A timeout at this stage would have been pretty cool. little bit crazy right now. That's probably the most diciest situation I've had, guys. Wow, that was a little bit nuts there for a second. Wow, let's have a look in here. Sorry. Thank you. Wow. I'm not a huge beer guy, but if there was a bar here, I would gladly partake. I don't know. This can't be the camera. Camera market is this way? Camera market?
हाँ मार्केट सदर बाजार.
This one? Okay. Thank you. Hello. There's a man there trying to sell scissors. He's looking a bit sweaty. I hope he hasn't been running with them. Everyone's telling me that the camera market is this way. But how far it is, I think everybody knows but me. There he is, St. Nick. Looking a bit rosy in the cheeks. I always thought Santa Claus had an alcohol problem. Yeah. How we got the presents delivered on time, I shall never know. I don't think there's any real reason in me continually asking people if the camera market's in this direction, if they're telling me it is. Would be kind of nice to know the distance there. This is quite a journey, guys, from Mahipalpur to come on the metro system, and then on the Tuk Tuk, as you've seen. And I guess my expectation was that I'd be dropped exactly at the camera market, but I don't know, it looks like 2 lanes of traffic. Well, actually looks like way more than 2,
Hello?
to be fair. Anyway, oh, look at this guy. There's Fred. There's another one there. So right now you'll be on YouTube, on the internet. This box right in my face here.
Very
Whoa. Hello.
Hi.
Do you know where the camera market is?
ये
Camera market?
क्या बात है?
Kaimara Bazaar?
बरेली
No?
बरेली
Yes, sir.
Awesome, my friend. Hey, do you know Kaimara Bazaar?
Yes, sir.
Down here?
हाँ.
And straight on or take a right? Take a right? Thank you so much. Thank you. Nice to meet you, my friend. Thank you.
चलो भाई चलो